Good evening and welcome to the briefing room. I'm Madhavdas G, which just hours to go for the assembly session. The state of Tamil Nadu has witnessed a dramatic turn of events. After Udayanidhi Stalin made an allegedly vulgar comment alluding to actor Trisha, the Tamil Nadu police were at his residence this morning and took him into custody. High drama followed as several DMK workers were also seen at the spot, claiming political vendetta. The arrest happened just hours after his comment in Thanjavur. While intending to take a dig at Chief Minister Joseph Vijay over the state's water crisis during the protest rally in Thanjavur, crowds started cheering Trisha's name. Udhayanidhi then delivered what is being interpreted as a double-meaning retort, one that drew cheers from the crowd. And what he said about whether there is any other water or not, he referred to, of course, certain type of water, and the crowds continued to cheer. He says that he meant the river Kaveri, and in the crass turn of events, we've seen how Udayanidhi was even seen smirking as he made that double-meaning remark. Here's what exactly happened.
காவிரி சொன்னேன் எங்க தண்ணி வருதோ இல்ல அங்க தண்ணி வரணும் காவிரி சொன்னேன்.
Now, the DMK has defended Udayanidhi Stalin, claiming that the leader of opposition was arrested ahead of the assembly session because the government did not want to face tough questions. DMK MP Kanimuri claimed that it was personal revenge and claimed that it was a cowardly move. Listening to the defense by DMK leaders, they've claimed that Udayanidhi only highlighted government failures and did not mention the actress during this public meeting. But others in opposition, including the BJP, have called out the DMK leader for his comments.
Totally absurd. What the TVK says is totally absurd. He has not mentioned any particular word or anything damaging against a particular person or particular party. Nothing has happened. Only media is creating a lot of this one. There will be, the issue will be raised in the Tamil Nadu LoP. There is no second opinion.
And in Parliament.
In Parliament, morning itself I have raised the issue before the Speaker.
It won't be surprising only if someone from the first family of the DMK, especially from the Karunanidhi's family, does not pass such derogatory remarks against women. And coming from that family, being the grandson of Karunanidhi, what more can we expect from the leader of opposition, Udayanidhi Stalin? What is more unfortunate is that the people, his cadres, were seen cheering for that. So the kind of mobilization of cadre they're doing, what kind of lessons are they trying to teach down to the next generation is very disgusting. Very ashamed that we have a leader of opposition who has such an comment to pass about an actress who has stood the test of time and has been in the industry for over 20 years.
Politics is serious. Yes, there is place for humor, but the humor can't be colored and can't be distasteful. People holding responsible positions must avoid trivial and frivolous comments, and this distracts the attention from the serious issue which is being discussed.
Let's also first tell you that this is not the first time that actor Trisha has been targeted by politicians for her ties with the Chief Minister. Let's remind you of some of the misogynistic comments that have been made in the past. In February 2026, Vijay should come out of Trisha's house, is what was stated by Nayanar Nagendran, BJP state chief. The fact is that he was forced to apologize after that. In May 2026, Vijay spends time at Trisha's house, is what was stated by Anita Radhakrishnan, DMK leader as well. There's also, of course, a comment that he later clarified, saying that the remark was misunderstood. In June 2026, Vijay's son can find him at Trisha's house, is the comment that was made by Anbanathan Ariyappan, who's a DMK worker. He offered an apology in court as well. In July 2026, only Trisha can meet Vijay at 12 a.m. Comment that was made by R.B. Uday Kumar, AIDMK leader. He defends it as criticism that was being made. So these are just a sample of some of the kind of misogynistic commentary that Trisha has been at the receiving end of. Meanwhile, the TVK has dismissed claims of vendetta politics. It says the government will do whatever it takes to ensure the safety and protection of women across the state.
பெண்களுக்கு எதிராக இல்ல பெண்களுக்கு எதிராக எந்தவித குற்றச்சம்பவங்களும் எந்தவித அவதூறு வார்த்தைகளும் எந்தவித தவறான பேச்சுக்களும் என்ன பேசினாலும் இந்த அரசு இந்த காவல்துறை கண்டிப்பா அவருடைய சட்டப்பூர்வமா என்ன நடவடிக்கை எடுப்போம் அதை எடுப்பாங்க. திமுகவினருக்கு இவ்வளவு பேர் இருக்காங்க, அவங்களுடைய வீட்லயே அவர் பேசினதை போட்டு காட்டும். உதயநிதி பேசினதுல ஏதாவது ஒரு வார்த்தை ஏற்புடையதா இருக்கான்னு சொல்லிட்டு இவ்வளவு கீழ்த்தரமா கேவலமா பேச வேண்டிய அவசியம் என்ன இருக்கு உதயநிதிக்கு?
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us is Madhavdas Arun, Tamil Nadu BJP member. We have Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, who's a political analyst. Also with us is Sushil Rajkumar, political analyst. Advocate M. Satyakumar is national spokesperson of the TVK. Let me start first and foremost with Harish Mohammed Ibrahim. Now, criticizing the Chief Minister, raising the issue of Kaveri is all very fine. Why did he cross into this level? And, coming out and saying ridiculous things that he didn't take the name of the actor Trisha. The crowd was chanting Trisha. He's seen smirking while making what is very clearly a very crass comment. Shouldn't he have just apologized outright? Harish Mohammed Ibrahim.
Madhav, in court of law and even when in public domain, everyone has their own insinuations to take care of. Everyone has their own interpretation to make of. But in the court of law, whether the TVK spokesperson, who is a learned advocate over here, you need to substantiate with whatever the evidence or whatever you have the protocols to be followed. Whether you can insinuate and whether you can give a crystal clear statement, what you are inferring from that particular point of statement. Whether you can say that, I can say something different.
Harish, is he not smirking?
No. What,
is he not smirking?
No, come on, Madhav.
Is he smirking, yes or no? Tell me. You've seen that video like we all have.
Madhav,
is he seen smirking,
Madhav,
yes or no? Simple
Madhav,
answer, please.
Madhav, it is so appalling to know that learned journalists like you can cause a smoking as an offense, which
of
can...
course, because you are playing into the very, very misogynistic feelings that you're very clearly trying to incite in the people.
Madhav,
let's not play so innocent now. You may take a legalistic argument because you don't have much moral argument left. But the point is that what he has said is highly misogynistic and offensive. And he's not a stranger to making extremely controversial comments. He has made comments such as Edapadi Palisamy lay down like a dead body in front of, VK Shashikala. He has made the comments against Sanatan Dharma. So he is not a stranger to controversy and he has reveled in making controversies in the past.
He is entitled to make his free speech.
Free speech does not allow crossing the line of decency and public morality. Mr. Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, he may think that he's the LoP, that his free speech rights are there, constitutionally guaranteed rights, but you can't abuse those rights because even free speech has reasonable restrictions. It's not a one-way street.
Please, Madhav, you give me a fair chance to respond. You can't go ahead and rebut for each and every word of mine.
I can rebut each and every word if you're not making sense. This is a debate, it's not a monologue.
Okay, Madhav, okay, you finish. Let the show continue.
No, if you want to make a comment, otherwise I can go across to the next panelist.
No, you go ahead to the next panelist. You are not going to...
Because, sir, you are defending the indefensible today on national television. Let me bring in the TVK.
Your point of view.
Let me bring in the TVK. Let me bring in the TVK since do you want to speak? I'm giving you a chance now. Do you want to speak?
Please don't interrupt. Because there is a 4 months of incompetent government which run by this incompetent CM. And just to make sure the LoP is not present during the next budget session, which starts from tomorrow, they want to bring something, a mole out of mountain and want to create this is an offense. If that is an offense, let them go ahead and make sure to file a defamation case. Let them deal it in the court. What does it make to go ahead and make an LoP to travel across 400 kilometers to just face they know, the entire system knows that they can't go ahead and remand him. Then what the need arise? Because this incompetent government which doesn't want to...
that has been conducted because of hiding the incompetence of the TVK government. This is the claim of Harish Mohammed Ibrahim and therefore they have gone and taken this action. The point is also this, that ultimately did it require for a case to be filed in Tanjavur, a dramatic arrest taking place in this manner just a day before the assembly session? Has the government also overreacted becomes a question then. Your response?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Mr. Satyakumar, go ahead.
Hello. One thing you left, Mr. Madhav. It is first the wife of Mr. Vijay, who in a complaint in the Chengalpattu court has blamed a specific actor without naming her, that she is responsible for all the trouble in the family. So you cannot, it starts with all from there only. Then the next day itself, I think next day itself, Mr. Vijay went to a family function or some relative function with the same actress. What does the message Mr. Vijay wants to convey to the country? What does he want to say? Is he want to confirm it? Then he should face all these troubles. So let it be so. But Mr. Vijay wants to divert the issue from the real issues. Mr. Vijay has time and again proved that he is the inefficient person to lead a topmost state in the country in an inefficient way. What is his stand in the need?
You can character assassinate, you can blame. The point is also, and that question, by the way, was actually for Mr. Satyakumar, who's a spokesperson of the TVK. Mr. Satyakumar, would you like to take those questions? Was it an attempt to divert from the assembly session? That is a charge coming from the DMK to divert from the performance of the TVK government. Please respond to that. Advocate Satyakumar.
Madhav, so we always welcome the dissent and constructive criticism. Indeed, we wanted to present our budget before the LoP because we wanted to showcase the corruption list of the DMK. And when that is the objective, where is the question of we wanted to eliminate the LoP tomorrow? Because we are going to present the budget with about 15 lakh crore debt of the Tamil Nadu government, roughly 15 lakh crores. I can give the breakup of it. But the point here is, this case on Udayanidhi Stalin is because of his own words. Why are we not understanding this? He has actually affected the dignity of the woman. No party, no woman in this country will ever say this is right. No men also will say this is right. It is not about the party. It is not about the DMK. It is not about a party that we are talking here. We are talking about the dignity of the woman. When we are talking about the dignity of the woman, it cannot be justified. I don't know how people who are supporting Udayanidhi Stalin is able to support this. And second important thing, on and off, this has become a trend and pattern in Tamil Nadu by the DMK. It is not the first time that Udayanidhi Stalin is speaking like this. In the past, he has done this. Mr. Ponmudi, you go and see what kind of remarks Ponmudi made. He has actually taken two cards in his hand. One is religion, on the other side is the woman. And he has spoken in a very, very derogatory way. I'm sure that both are very important subjects.
But Mr. Satyakumar, the question is, if your lawyers had to go to the court and ultimately agree for station bail, then what is the purpose of this entire exercise?
Madhav, it's not about the case and it's not about the court. It's about the dignity of the woman that we're talking about. Think if somebody is abusing our sister and mother, will we handle the same thing in the same manner? I don't think. I don't think. It's about the dignity of the woman.
Respond, Harish, respond. At the end of the day, it's the principle, and the principle is that dignity of the women was violated with this extremely crass, misogynistic comment.
Yeah, the last 4 months of TVK government and Mr. Satyakumar, the learned advocate, know how the TVK government treated each and every woman across the state. And her own functionary in Srivaigundam, the TVK functionary who has been molested, who has been rape attempt have been made, and the TVK functionaries have been not yet removed. The Srivaigundam MLA, Mr. Sharavanan, still it is in the position. Not even have been, whether he has stepped down as a minister. No, even what happened here is the one who have faced the molestation, the one who have been accused of rape, she has been removed from the party functionary.
So two wrongs make a right, Harish Mohammed Ibrahim.
You have any morality to go?
TVK is wrong, so we will also say abuses to women.
Is
that the argument?
That, but whether they have any morality to go ahead and preach that they have been the savior for the women across the state.
Okay, Satyakumar, respond. You have no moral authority. What about the case of the MLA that he was stating?
The actions are taken. Actions are being taken. And here, Harish Mohammed and Sushil, I am not sure how they are defending this. A derogatory and a worse comment made by Udhayanidhi Stalin. I am asking a simple question to both of them. If it is sister and mothers of Mr. Sushil and Harish, will they handle the situation in the same manner? I don't think. I don't think. It's a simple question.
Sushil, will you respond if it's your family members against whom this derogatory comment was made? Will you react in the same way? Respond to Satyakumar.
Again, Mr. Satyakumar is trying to divert the issue like the same way his chief minister is trying to divert.
How is it diversion? If the comment is palatable, it's palatable. If it's unpalatable, it's unpalatable.
What action they have taken against their own MLA in the Srivaigundam constituency?
No, we have just debated that. You answer this question. Will you be able to allow for such a comment against one of your female family members? Yes or no, Sushil?
Let Mr. Satyakumar tell what is the action they have taken against the MLA. Nothing they have taken. Now they are coming and acting like as if they are the protector of whole womanhood in Tamil Nadu. Nothing like that. Vijay himself started this problem. Vijay himself is showing up with a woman whose name is taken up here. It is Mr. Vijay who has taken this. I am not here to defend Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin. If he has done something wrong, let him face the law.
What has Vijay done wrong?
But what Mr. Vijay is doing?
What has he done wrong?
Mr. Vijay is only diverting.
What has he done wrong? What has Vijay done wrong?
Can I say?
Sushil, one second. Sushil, what has Vijay done wrong?
Can I say, Madhav?
What has he done wrong? Sushil, answer.
No, Mr. Vijay's wife has given a complaint in the Chengalpattu court.
So that's their personal matter. How is it a matter of yours? That's their personal family life.
Matter. It's not
Why
my
should it be
matter.
a matter of concern to you? Does it trouble you?
He's our chief minister. No, he's our chief minister.
So,
he's a government servant. He's
so let
married.
him lead his personal life.
Children.
Does that impact his ability?
Children
The
and
chief
wife
minister cannot have a family problem. What kind of ridiculous retrograde thinking is this?
That's not my problem.
But the problem is in your thought, Mr. Sushil Rajkumar.
No.
You want to intervene in the personal life of the chief minister and you want to make it a public tamasha. That is your political thought process. Let me bring in Mr. Madhavdas. Ms. Madhavdas, what is this kind of logic over here? Because he's a chief minister, we can discuss his personal life, his divorce case, court case, who he's with, who he's with not. Everything is kosher.
Good evening, Madhav, and good evening to my fellow panelists. I'm the only woman on this panel, so I request a little bit of more time. Firstly, to answer to my friend Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, when the entire crowd started shouting the name of Trisha, if Udayanidhi really wanted to, he could have told them all to shut up on the same mic. That is also free speech. But that's not what he did. He took that as an advantage to make a very vulgar, nasty comment against a woman, that too an actor. I come from a community and family of actors, so I do condemn this as a woman and as an actor. Just because we are actors, we don't have to be subject to all kinds of rubbish being spoken about us. Secondly, to Mr. Sushil Kumar, if the concept is about the chief minister's family and the chief minister having to set an example, did he speak all this when Mr. Udayanidhi's grandfather was the chief minister of Tamil Nadu? I'm not going to say anything more. I think everybody here on this panel knows what I'm talking about. So let's not try to let the pot not call the kettle black. Thirdly, my only problem with this entire arrest is they could have definitely handled it in a much better way. Dragging him 400 kilometers to Tanjavur to create 25 reels, I don't think is the focus of the matter. If they really wanted to remand him, they could have remanded him here in Chennai. I don't know why this drama around this arrest is happening, because now Udayanidhi is behaving like he went on some Vedaranyam Satyagraha and he's coming back. That is not the focus of the problem. End of the day, a woman was spoken so badly about. And nobody is worried about that. Everybody is trying to protect their own interests.
Absolutely. The politics has taken over. I agree with you. The politics has taken over the key issue. And Harish Mohammed Ibrahim respond to her. The only woman on the panel is saying that being a responsible leader, the leader of opposition, he could have very well shut the crowd up. Instead, he's trying to take advantage, politically speaking, by making that extremely crass comment.
No, with due respect to ma'am, I crystal clear accept her viewpoints, because no one is entitled to go ahead and pass on any kind of sly remarks on any one of them on the public domain. And there is no second thought about it. But here, if the leader has said or used the name of the particular so-called actor and the CM in this context, then I would be the first person to go ahead and condone with this.
Why didn't he silence the crowd? Pointed question. Why didn't he silence the crowd which was taking the actor's name?
You can't go ahead and ask how the people should.
Why can't we ask the crowd?
Domain.
He's a leader, is he not? Will he be the first leader to silence the crowd? What nonsense are you talking?
Let me come. Okay, fair enough. I accept the point. Then, if that is the case, Mr. Vijay, who is the sitting constitutionally abided chief minister of the state of Tamil Nadu, even in Karur, what he said, dash varo, galija varo, which means if he opens his mouth, he will use all kind of filthy language against the so-called opposition.
Is that the same as making a misogynistic comment, Harish? What are you equating?
You can fill anything.
What are you equating?
When you can equate everything to whatever the things which is not said by Mr. Udhayanidhi, then we can go ahead and
of course it's said. Everything does not have to be said. The entire crowd is chanting a name. You can't be so blinkered. You have a tough job defending the DMK. I pity your condition today. But the point is that you cannot defend this. Let Madhavanti respond to you. Madhavanti, do you agree with the kind of comment that Harish is saying, that what was stated by Vijay about Vaya Toranda Galich Varum, those kind of comments justify the statement by Mr. Stalin?
Vaya Toranda Galich Varum, Vaya Toranda Apo Galich Varliye. Our Vaya Toranda Galich Varunda Sonari, Vaya Toranda Pesitare, or Tagapesum Bode. That's my whole point. And committing a crime and aiding and abetting a crime is also an offense. He smiled, he kept quiet, he entertained the entire crowd, and then he made that comment. Come on. What has Kaveri got to do with Trisha? Nobody has an answer. Everybody wants to just defend the indefensible. That's all.
Absolutely. Sushil Ruskumar, respond to that. Everyone here on the panel is trying to defend the indefensible.
No, the silence of Mr. Vijay is the burning topic here in Tamil Nadu. For the past 3 months, he just opened his mouth 4 times to just talk ill about the opposition party members.
So that means that you will talk ill of Trisha.
No, I'm not justifying that.
No, you are justifying that. The whole talking point is the kind of misogynistic attack on Trisha.
I'm not saying that.
And you are saying that you are entering his family problem. You will tomorrow enter his bedroom. I don't know what all you will say.
No. The problem starts with Vijay. He only talks like this. And the Supreme Court judge, when the...
Which woman has he made a misogynistic comment against? Please tell us, with facts.
No, Mr. Justice Viswanathan in the Supreme Court has said, you face the political comments in a political way. That is why they are taking up in a political way.
Vijay has started this problem. Please justify that, Mr. Sushil, by giving us all the misogynistic comments that Vijay has made. Please tell us. I'm giving you an open challenge. I'm giving you a platform. Justify your claim.
There are four meetings which he have spoken after he won the elections. In all that, kindly see the English version of that. You will be astonished whether the chief minister seems to talk like this in a rubbish way. And
which is the rubbish? I'm asking you, tell us which is the rubbish. You've not been able to give one example despite thrice by asking you the question. Sir, that is the point. If it will happen, did he abuse someone?
No, he abused many. He abused many. In the assembly, he said, what is that? Where is your father? Can't see your father. What is that?
Okay, Satya Kumar. Okay, one second, one by one. Satya Kumar, his claim is that Vijay has made an abuse, seeking that he can't see somebody's father. Please respond.
I think Sushil has to make up his mind to understand what is an abuse and what is not an abuse in the first place. And second, we are talking about the dignity of the woman. And what Sushil is talking about is the natural language parlance anybody will use. It's a natural language. How can he condemn it and he doesn't understand?
No, Satya Kumar, the problem is also this. The problem is that when we saw filthy abuses being hurled in Jantar Mantar, and I am certainly not an advocate for taking legal action on filthy abuses, they are certainly not justified in any dignified society, whether it is a prime minister, whether it is somebody's relative, friend, etc. Certainly, public space, there should not be any kind of filthy abuses, and certainly cannot justify if action is taken against minors. But having said that, it is your alliance partner and many within the Congress party who are saying that this is the anger of the people coming out. Now, there has to be one yardstick. There can't be one yardstick for Delhi and one yardstick for Chennai, can there?
See, at the end of the day, my leader, Thalapathy Vijay, Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, never ever abused anybody. He only gave political statements. That is misunderstood by Mr. Sushil and Harish. Here is a statement made by Udayanidhi Stalin.
That is not my question. That is not my question, sir. I've asked you that question, you have responded. We've moved the debate on to what happened in Jantar Mantar and the contrast of that with what is happening in Chennai. Because if you believe, and your alliance partner, the Congress, believes that free speech justifies even for abuse to be made against the Prime Minister, then you have to have the same tolerance level at the level of Chennai, sir. Otherwise, it will be pure hypocrisy.
How can there be a tolerance on it? It differs from
the situation. So you condemn the abuses on the Prime Minister as well by the Jantar Mantar protesters?
See, the entire issue that we are now debating
is about... No. I won't let you get away with that, Mr. Satya Kumar. Condemn it. If you are abusing, if you are taking the abuse against Trisha is wrong, then the same yardstick has to apply to the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister on record to say that his mother was also abused. Then the equal action has to be taken. Otherwise, it's pure hypocrisy.
Madhav, there is a special law for women as per Article 15, Clause 3. There is a positive discrimination always is allowed. And here, with respect to this matter, it is affecting the dignity of the woman. That's what I'm trying to tell you. How can you draw parallels to the protest?
So the Prime Minister's late mother is not a woman. The Prime Minister's late mother is not a woman. She is not deserving of the rights that women in Tamil Nadu have.
Same thing applies. Whichever woman is being targeted, the law applies. The law has to be applied equally.
Okay. No, Madhavanti, don't compare it to Delhi or the abuse against the Prime Minister and his family members, because it is a specific abuse, a specific section against women, and therefore it requires to be treated differently. Your response to Mr. Satyakumar?
It's basically very simple, Madhav. Ungalukku valicha rattam, engalukku valicha takali sauce. I'm sure you understand this because you know Tamil. For them, it's blood. But if this happens to the Prime Minister's mother, it's only tomato sauce. No problem. Freedom of speech. Everything will be spoken if it is Jantar Mantar. But in Tamil Nadu, 400 kilometers we will be taken to Tanjavur. This is the point I'm trying to make. End of the day, whether it is the Prime Minister's mother or Trisha, a woman's dignity cannot be taken for granted and brought to the streets like this. That's the only point I'm trying to make here. Please don't politicize this.
Respond, Mr. Satyakumar.
I think you wrongly conveyed what I actually spoke. What I'm trying to say, if it is a comment on any woman in this country, there is a special law. There is Article 15(3), positive discrimination with respect to bringing laws to ensure that doesn't happen. Whether it is about the Prime Minister or whether it is about any woman, the matter has to be dealt in the same manner is what I'm trying to tell you. And you are wrongly conveying the same. Here is a state's responsibility. After we formed the government, Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin had made this remarks. Accordingly, we have taken action to see to that the law is set its course. And due process of law is followed. They also had the right to approach the court. In the court also, Advocate General mentioned that we have taken him for interrogation. And in Tanjavur, the complaint was filed. Madhavanti ma'am knows very well about the criminal law, how it works. The place of crime, the intention in which Udayanidhi Stalin conveyed, the malafide intention.
The criminal law is the same across the country. There are no special laws in Tamil Nadu. The same criminal law that applies in New Delhi applies in Tamil Nadu. And therefore, on that spirit, let Madhavanti answer that question. Because I think Madhavanti, somewhere Mr. Satyakumar is justifying the actions of his government. And of course, he has to justify it. He's a TVK spokesperson. But he's ignoring the example of the comparison with Delhi. Because we are simply on the point of abuse.
That is my point. I also justify the actions of the TVK government, but the drama with which the entire arrest has happened is what I'm questioning. I'm not questioning the arrest. Okay, it was coming. It was coming and it happened. That is not the point I'm talking about. Since he says, I know the law, he also knows the law. So the same thing applies to an abuse hurled against the dead PM's dead mother. Yes or no? At that point in time, all of them kept mum. Nobody came out and commented. Why is it that everybody is jumping on top of Mount Everest right now? This is why I said when it hurts you, it is blood. When it hurts the BJP, it is tomato sauce. This is why I'm saying you're politicizing the whole thing. Why is it not about the woman? Why is nobody worried about what the PM would have gone through when his mother was being spoken about? Why is nobody talking about what Trisha is going through at this point in time?
Absolutely.
Why is everybody only talking about
I think one thing is very clear, that those who advocate that there should be abuse, that it is, societal anger coming out, should just pause and reflect, because at the end of the day, nobody will like it if those same abusers are hurled their way, if the same abusers are hurled at their own leaders and those who they hold dear. And therefore, while, either we all have a very thick skin where we don't complain ever if such things happen and take a strict point of view or strict action across the board when it happens, or we don't, because the law is the same. At the end of the day, across India, it is the BNS that is in effect, and the same BNS applies to all those sections, whether it is defamation, etc., and the right to free speech, which also comes with reasonable restrictions. Madhavanti Arun, Harish Mohammed Ibrahim, Sushil Rajkumar, and Advocate M. Satyakumar, thanks so much for joining us this evening.